It's day 5 of my 100-day video challenge, and something amazing has happened, guys. The challenge is catching on. Today I wanted to talk about how my 100-day video challenge that was purely literally just intended for myself has now been accepted and taken on by this guy called Spencer Arias. This is what dyslexia is. It added T. Anyway, guys, I want to tell you this amazing story of how my challenge, I'm 5 days in now, was seen by this guy on LinkedIn because someone shared my post and he was tagged by his coach, I think a guy called Kim Slade, and he took inspiration from what I was doing and decided to take me up on the challenge to post every single day for the next 100 days of posts. And I just think it's an amazing story. So I thought I'd share with all of you how I came up with this idea and what inspired me to take up this 100-day challenge. All right, so it all started for me exactly a week ago today. I was a guest on a podcast of this guy called Alan Armstrong. Now, Alan is a really great content creator. He is an Irish guy living in Munich, the international world that we have. And he runs an organization called The Strong Startup. And he does a great job of providing really informative and educational videos. I urge you to go check out his channel. I'll link it above and in the comments about, funding programs for startups, accelerators and incubators, basically sort of like educational programs, startup schools effectively for founders to go through, right? He does a great job of it. So he's been trying to talk to me for a while now, so we finally find the time. I joined him on his podcast. Now, Alan, I'd seen his YouTube channel grow a lot recently. And then as you all know, the reason I'm doing this 100-day challenge, and the reason Spencer also took me up on it, and I'll come to that in a second, is to grow my YouTube channel. Because I've just launched this YouTube channel end of last year, and I'm really struggling to grow it. So just, if I can pause the video for a second and say, if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to my channel. And if you're not convinced yet, just like the video for now, it really helps me. And write a comment. Let me know if you think there's things I can improve in. Thank you. Back to the story. So Alan and I were chatting, and I'd seen his YouTube channel grow a lot, and I was wondering what he was doing to grow so quickly. He'd gone from 200 subscribers to 600-700 in literally a matter of a week or something like that. You know what the secret is? TikTok. Yeah, that's right. Something I've been 30 years old trying to avoid since I heard about TikTok a year and a half, 2 years ago. And he embraced it. He's, I think, the same age as me, right? He embraced TikTok. And he has now got, I think, 32,000 followers on TikTok. And what's really worked for him is that he pushes out sort of short form snippets, 15-second snippets of his videos on YouTube, on TikTok, and then directs that traffic of the 32,000 followers he has on TikTok to YouTube. So now his TikTok audience is migrating to his YouTube audience, right? So I've just started TikTok. So that's where I got this idea for this 100-day challenge. I asked Alan, I've been trying to avoid TikTok. And he told me, mate, you've just got to just do it. I think he did a 50-day challenge initially, or a 100-day challenge on TikTok. So I took inspiration from Alan, this guy that I'd only literally met through LinkedIn, and now I joined him on his podcast. And I turned that into sort of my own 100-day video challenge for YouTube, right? So that's where I got the inspiration. This is only a week ago. So I thought about it over the weekend, and I started on Monday this week producing content. Now, already on Wednesday, on my third post, I'll link it above, the one about the brain pill, the height supplement I'm taking, a few people commented and they liked that and they shared that. Kim Slade liked that and shared that, who is he's a coach, based in the UK, I believe, and one of his colleagues, one of his friends, one of his students, mentees, whatever you call them, a guy called Spencer Arias, we'll get there. Anyway, who works within innovation and product, who's obviously many years more experienced than me. Really outstanding guy. He's been in the same struggle that I have. He's launched his channel end of last year, I think it was, and his channel's, I think, pushing 400 subscribers. So I'm going to link it above. Go and check his channel out too. Really awesome content he produces. Really informative. And he saw my challenge. and thought to himself, you know what? I'm gonna take Matt up on this challenge, right? So he pinged me in a LinkedIn message. We had a quick conversation, and literally 4 hours later, I see his first video posted. So I just wanna say, like, hold on a minute, a massive kudos to Spencer for taking up this challenge. But I wanted to talk a little bit more about the challenge and also the power of saying yes to a stranger, right? Because literally, Spencer heard about me at, say, 12, and by 4 p.m., he'd released his first video and accepted the challenge. And when I'd seen that, I also commented on his post, saying that I would be his accountability partner. And I think that's something that's quite key when you take up a challenge. And this is often, you know, with New Year's resolutions, with any of these challenges, you know, if you're not accountable to anyone, or there's no sort of, you know, there's no sort of like repercussions, you know, for not doing it, I think it's very easy for these things to slip away. If it's exercise, if it's eating well, you know, if you don't have anyone else who's sort of in it with you, in solidarity, I find it's very difficult to sort of see things through. I had my personal experiences with that, with, yeah, like, you know, not drinking for a few months, not eating meat for many months. Having an accountability partner is so key. So I just wanted to share that story with you, how, you know, Spencer has taken inspiration from me. I took inspiration from Alan, you know, and maybe you can take inspiration from this. And if there's something that you want to challenge yourself to do, this whole idea of a 100-day challenge, the reason I think the 100-day element is quite key is because, you know, I think most people can do a 7-day challenge. Most people can probably do a 14-day challenge, right? But when you start pushing it over a month, you start to create a habit, right? It's a positive habit. So I've engineered all my daily habits now around my daily vlogs, right? So I woke up this morning at 5 a.m. I'm not some, you know, amazing person waking up that early. I've just built up to it. Over the last few weeks and months, I've been slowly building up to waking up earlier and earlier and earlier by going to bed earlier as well. I still try and get 8 hours of sleep, bear in mind, right? And that works for me now because I wake up at 5, I have a shower, I eat something, and I sit down right now and I record myself. And then I start editing straight away. So I usually finish the edit by 10 p.m. a.m. And then I push it out to the world. So that's sort of my routine is now set up to make my vlogging not too much of a difficult thing to do, not hinder my everyday, not be a chore. I have also realized in hindsight, Spencer, you've made me realize that too, that I did say a 100-day challenge to myself, meaning that I'll post every day, meaning that Saturday and Sunday, right? So Spencer did a really good vlog yesterday about bulk filming and bundling the production process together, which is something that I'm going to do too. I already have a few ideas for the vlogs on the weekends, and I'm going to stick to the 100 days. But maybe I think I probably should have done what Spencer's doing and doing 100 videos. I think he's going to plan to do one every weekday, which makes total sense. He has a family and other obligations that I don't. And that's really what I wanted to say today. A short vlog today, an interesting story, I hope. You know, and just how a stranger's perspective is often an interesting one, because a stranger being myself or Spencer, well, I like to say we're not strangers anymore. We're friends. We're in this together. Solidarity, 100-day video content brothers. A stranger's perspective can often be really insightful, because a stranger's perspective comes into your decision process without any prejudice, without any backstory, without any context. I think context can often work against you, because if you ask friends and family around you for their opinion on things, you know, for the most part, they want what's best for you. But sometimes not. You know, sometimes what's best for you isn't necessarily obviously an obvious decision. Sometimes what's best for you is actually to be pushed outside of your comfort zone, where the people around you just want to protect you and keep you safe, right? So I just want to say kudos to Spencer and best of luck to you, mate. I'm following you all the way. I'm going to watch every one of your videos, and I urge anyone watching this to go and check out Spencer's channel. I'll link it here and link it there. And if there's something that you want to sort of, you know, challenge yourself to do, whether it's 100 days or 5 days, find an accountability partner. I think that's the key to this. The beautiful thing about doing social media content is that you kind of have an accountability partner, and that's all of you, because I'm accountable to you. So let me say thank you so much for being my accountability partner, sticking with me through this. If it gets too rambly, let me know. Let me know how to improve as I go, because this is a learning journey for me, as I hope as much of it is an educational journey for you. So thank you so much for watching. watching this vlog 5 of my 100-day challenge. Go ahead and like the video and subscribe to my channel if you want to see my journey for the next 100 days. I think that takes me up to June 8th from when I started on the 1st of March. I wonder what I'll do after that. Maybe I'll just carry it on. Anyway, thank you so much. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you tomorrow. It's Saturday's vlog. I'm planning to do a vlog when I go to the food market here. So I'm gonna go and buy some nice groceries, vlog that, take you around this beautiful outdoor markets and indoor markets here in Lisbon. And then on Sunday, I'm planning a cooking vlog, actually, where I'm gonna talk about, cooking a big dinner and vegan and veggie food, which I learned a lot about. Because guess what, people? You can season vegetables. Anyway, have a nice day. Catch you later.